a job in Bahrain just need a little bit of your consistency, your time, your energy, and your patience. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching my videos, you're highly welcome to my channel. And please do press the red icon below to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please turn on your post notification. So every time I post a new video, you're going to get updates. And if you've been watching my videos, you already know I thank you so much. I really appreciate your efforts. It really matters to me. Thank you so much. So, getting a job is really not something which is easy. And we all know we came to Bahrain to hustle. And hustling needs patience, hustling needs your time, hustling needs consistency. So on today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys a number of top paying jobs in Bahrain without a degree. So before I get into this, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Put a thumbs up for me, share my video, and then give your comments in the comment section. So a couple of months back, Bahrain was so full with people from different countries. I'm making this video particularly for Africans because um somehow it's kind of difficult for some of us to finish up with our education, and we want to become something in future, guys. We want to hustle. So many Africans will be scared, like, if I come to Bahrain and I don't have a degree, will I have a job? Yes, you're going to have a job with or without a degree. And there are also jobs that pays without degree. So one of the first and the most highest paid jobs in Bahrain without degree is the beautician job. Okay, let me break the term down. So my Cameroon people will talk about hairdressing, nail fixing of nails, manicure and pedicure. Okay, so if you're a girl and you come to Bahrain, this is one field in Bahrain where a lot of girls don't go in it. Why? They are afraid because they think if they go in this field, they're not going to get a job. Okay, so the first time I had a job, the first time I ever had a job, it was about manicure and pedicure. So I have a little bit of knowledge doing makeup and nails. So I thought the way I do it in Cameroon is the way I would do it here in Bahrain. God, I saw a lot of machines. I mean, I saw things I've never seen before in my life, and I'm like, no, this is not how I learned it. And I was just like, I needed a job, but that particular field was not my field, so I didn't even put my energy to learn it, because the person who wanted to employ me was ready to teach me. She really likes Cameroonian. So she wanted to teach me and everything, but my mind was not there. I'm just like, I will not be able. But if you can do a beautician job, if you can do hair, if you can put lashes, if you can put nails, both on the finger and on the toes, guys, trust me, ladies, try out getting a beautician job in Bahrain. They always need people because, with the Arabic, their beauty is on their hair, their nails, their eyelashes. They always have good nails. They always have good nails, and they pay so well. Like I said, I was not really interested in getting this kind of job. It was not, I didn't really have any mind in doing it, so I didn't focus on it. I just told the lady, no, I'm not going to work this. It's so complicated because I was putting nails. It's like, this is not how we, because in Cameroon, the way I was taught, or the way because sometimes back home I do my nails, I do my makeup, I do everything on my own. So to put the nails, it was, I felt like I was doing something else, and I saw a lot of machines I could not use. So this is one of the highest paid job for ladies in Bahrain. So if you're leaving, and one thing I want to advise anybody, if you're leaving from Africa to come to Bahrain, make sure you have a handwork. Handwork pays. You see this beautician work, like this manicure and pedicure, it pays. Just learn it. It's not going to cost you a lot back home, but when you come here, you're going to earn a lot. So don't be afraid or scared when you come here. You're not going to get a job. Just be bold enough. Don't be afraid. Don't shake when you're doing it. You're going to get the job. Okay. So let's go to the second job. I think it's uh let's say a high paid job. The second is drivers. Okay, so I'm going to emphasize more on guys because most of the drivers here in Bahrain, they are male. So if you're living from Africa and you want to come and get a job, let's say from Cameroon, if you're living from Cameroon and you want to come and get a job in Bahrain and you have a driving license, um Cameroon is not considered to have like highways. Yes, you don't actually have highways. So you're definitely going to come and make another license. Yeah, you make another license here in Bahrain to get a job, a driving job. Okay, so I'll put an example like people work on Talabat. Yeah, Talabat is one app where they buy things. You can order online and the drivers deliver to you. So people work on Talabat. Most of the Talabat needs drivers throughout, like all the time. Talabat needs drivers. So driving work is something that also pays in Talabat. God, if I tell you how much Talabat drivers earn, you're going to be shocked. If you have this, let's say for example, you have your visa, or maybe you have your visa, your own visa, and then you have your license, you have your car or your bike, you're going to be earning well. This is another high paid job in Bahrain. When I say high pay, don't think you're going to be getting millions. At least let's say in CFI you're going to be getting like from 200,000 above, and 200,000 is a lot. So driving is another thing. And guys, one thing I have to tell you people is no matter what, in Bahrain, CV is considered as number one. Anytime you go for a job, they will always ask you your CV. Even if you're going as a cleaner, you're always going to get the CV. So let's dive into the third job that pays well in Bahrain without degree. So the third job is cleaners. Okay, so like I said, if you ever have to, let's say, go to any office or you want to apply for a job, the first thing that the Arab person regards is your curriculum vitae, your CV. So if you're coming for a job, you don't just say I'm coming for an interview. Go for it. You take your CV first. So there are different types of cleaners. There is the housekeeping and there is the general cleaning. Let's say with the general cleaning, it's maybe you're working in a hospital, you're working in a salon, you're working in a restaurant, you're cleaning. Housekeeping, however, has to deal with you moving from one house to another. Okay, like they'll have a car, they'll drop you in this house, you clean, you're done cleaning, they take you to another house, you clean. And with this housekeeping, it's like after an hour, maybe somebody book for 2 hours, you have to clean for 2 hours, 3 hours. So the company you're working with, after this hour, they take you to the next house and stuff like this. So cleaning is another good job in Bahrain without a degree. So another job you can do in Bahrain without having degree is waiter and waitress. Okay, when we talk about waiter, I'm going to emphasize more about hospitality zone. It has to deal with waiter, waitress, hostess, and hostesses. Okay, so who is a waiter? A waiter is someone who actually takes like who is the main talker with the customer. Yeah, you take the order from the customer, you bring you serve the customer and stuff like this. So waiter, waitress, hostess, and server. This is another job. This is another good paying job in Bahrain without degree. So don't feel like I'm going to come here, I'm not going to get a job. You're going to get a job definitely. If you're consistent, you will get a job. There are jobs in Bahrain, trust me. So let's go to the next. So the next is babysitting or nanny. So babysitting, we all know people want to work. Like let's say for the Arabic ladies or the Arabic women, they maybe want to go to work and stuff. So they'll be needing someone to take care of their child at home, or maybe you have to go out to the child. So this is another kind of work that pays to in Bahrain, babysitting. So guys, don't ladies. I'm emphasizing more on ladies because I'm a lady. So don't be scared if you come to Bahrain, you're not going to get a job. There are so many opportunities. There's so many opponents. You just need to be consistent and be patient. You're going to get the best. Yep. So let's move to the next, which is massage. Okay, massaging, it's like a therapy. This requires a level of experience actually. Experience, but not degree, because I'm talking mostly about jobs, good paying jobs without degrees. So massage, like a massage therapy, to massage people. Let me tell you guys, massage is very important. There are times I walk, like I'm done from work, I feel my entire body is paining me. You just get yourself a massage. It's not expensive. You go to any of these beautician salons, because they usually have like a massage room for ladies and gents also, but ladies and gents don't mix. If it's ladies, it's for ladies; for men, it's for men. So you go for ladies, you take out your clothes, you sleep, and they massage you, and you feel all your body is back. So this requires a level of experience, or they can train you, because this is therapy. You cannot joke with somebody's mental being or the person's body. So this requires some level of experience, but still it doesn't require a degree. So the next one we're going to be talking about is coffee maker. Coffee maker in Bahrain is known as barista. So one time I was working in a cafe, at a restaurant actually. Then my colleague, one of my friends back home, called me, asked me, "What are you working?" I said, I'm doing barista. And he's like, "You didn't study law in Cameroon. How come you're a barista?" Then I laughed. I said, "Okay, barista actually means coffee maker. You make coffee." So this, if you're lucky enough, your employer can teach you. So for me, I didn't have the opportunity to. Usually, when people come to Bahrain, like for the guys, if you're coming to Bahrain and you're a guy, I will advise you to hold some certain amount of money to learn how to do the barista work. Because guys, Bahraini people don't consume too much of alcohol, so their own drink is coffee. They are always drinking coffee. For me, I cannot drink coffee because I want to sleep. Like I already have it mentally in my brain that if I drink coffee, I'm not going to sleep. But for them, they are always drinking coffee. So if you know how to make coffee, and like I said in my previous video, if you know how to do the latte art, you see with the Bahraini people, they like give me what I see. This is what they like. They can show you a picture, I want this, and if you give them this thing, they will come back to that very place. I had a customer one day. They came in the shop and they wanted to drink coffee. They didn't know what that coffee is. It's a normal latte I made, but I made some milk and everything. They just showed me the picture. I want this. They want the art, they want the drawing, the same thing which is there. If you can give them, they will always come back to you. So learning how to do the barista work or making coffee, it's a plus to you, especially for the guys. It pays, trust me. Yeah, it pays. So I'll advise, if you're coming here to look for a job, learn how to do the barista work. You're going to pay for the training. You learn how to do it, and when you're in the field to look for a job, you're definitely going to get a job, because the rate at which the Bahraini people consume coffee, it's 100%. It's not 50, it's 100. So you're definitely going to get a job when it comes to that sector. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be talking about is tailors. Yeah. Tailor, you don't need a degree to be a tailor, right? You don't. You just need some certain level of training. Okay. So let's say if your home is not expensive to become a tailor, am I right? I think it's not expensive, right? So you can learn how to do this. Let's say um you go to this tailors. Okay, we call them fashion designers. You go to fashion designers and you pay them a certain amount of money. You want to learn how to sew dresses, skirts, trousers. They are always sewing. You have uniforms. Restaurants open every day. They need to sew uniforms. People need to dress. They have their abaya. They have their tube. They have to sew. So if you know how to do the tailoring work, guys, for both girls and boys, you're going to get a job, and you're going to get good salary. Don't be scared. You're going to get good salary. So I keep on emphasizing. I'm telling you, most of the things that you want to do that don't require degrees, you're going to just need a little bit of training. And the next we are going to have gardeners. Okay, so Bahrain is so beautiful in terms of its trees. Have you noticed that? I'm going to show you some. The way they carve out their trees, the way they write things with their grass and their trees, the way they carve it. If you are able to shape or to like, I don't know how to explain this. If you can learn how to become a gardener, like to shape flowers, make them in a beautiful way, you're going to get a good pay. You're definitely going to get a good pay. So this is another thing. This is another thing that pay in Bahrain, gardeners. Okay. So let's move to the next. Let's move to the next. Let's move to the next. So we're going to talk about shopkeeper. So shopkeeper requires no experience. It doesn't. You just need to most of the things. And guys, please, if you're coming here, the fact I'm saying you don't need a degree does not mean you should be blank. Okay, you should at least know how to read and write, because reading is a basic thing that we all know. It's a necessity. You should at least know how to read and write. So if whether you want to be a beautician, or you want to work as a waiter or a waitress, or you want to do babysitting or anything, you need to have some certain level of 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 reading. You have to know how to read, because if you're looking for a job and they write something, you cannot read it, you're not going to know what you're going in for. Because in as much as you don't need a degree, you will need to know how to read, because the employment contract is there. You need to read it, so it matched your term and conditions. Okay, you're going to sign, but you're not going to sign something you don't read. I keep on emphasizing about the employment letter. If you go there and the employment offer is not what you want, or the money is too low for you, it's for you to tell your employer, this money is too low for me. I cannot take this amount. Can you please increase it? So learn reading and writing and knowing how to read, it's a necessity. Coming to Bahrain, you should know at least some little way of reading. Okay. Okay, let's move to, we're talking about shopkeeper. So as I was saying, you don't really need any degree to become a shopkeeper, guys. So yeah, you don't need any. You just need to at least know how to read and write a little bit, because things will be coming in the shop and you need to write them down, put the stocks, the number of stocks which are available, the things which are not available, what you have to order for, and what does not need to be ordered. So this is something that you have to know. You have to know how to read. Okay, so the last but not the least, juice makers. So juice makers still move on the same path of how can I talk, hospitality. Yeah, they are all on the same path. Let's say for juice makers, if you know how to make juices, or okay, you don't know how to make juice, these are the things you can also learn online. That is why we have the platform, we have the YouTube, where you can learn a lot of things. Okay, so when it comes to juice making, you know how to make things like pineapple juice, watermelon juice, orange juice. This also pays, because like I told you, these people don't consume too much of alcohol. They either take a lot of coffee or juice. So learning how to make juice is a plus for you. So guys, these are the packages I have for you. I hope I educated you guys on this. So nobody should discourage you that if you come here, you're not going to get a job because you don't have a degree. No, 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 no. You're going to have a job. Just be consistent while searching. And another tip, just be friendly. It costs 0.0% to be friendly to people, so you don't know where your luck is coming from. Okay, so this is my end and final of my video. Thank you so much, guys. If you've been watching this video from beginning to end, I really do appreciate your effort. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy, like my video, share, and give out your comments in the comment section. And if I've not listed something here, or I've said something I was not supposed to say, okay, you're going to give the corrections in the comment section. I'm open to corrections. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.